Hi Robin, it's Corey with Gant Property Inspections. I thought I'd do a couple quick videos for you, video walkthrough since you couldn't be here. Just finished doing a walkthrough with Sarah and your daughter, and we had a good time, talked about a few things, and so she could probably, or they can probably answer some questions as well. But I thought I'd still go ahead and do this a couple videos, one outside and one inside for you. Look at a few things. Starting out here in the garden, which I think it's a beautifully landscaped setting. I would recommend reducing the plants up next to the house, at least trimming them back, but I would possibly want to move a few of them to other places. So let's flip this around and talk about a few things. So let's go through here. It's a beautiful garden. I really like the way it's landscaped. I'd like to mimic this myself in my house. Let's talk about the building though. So talking from the top down, the roof has a few years left if it's really taken care of. There is, especially on the south side, quite a bit of wear and tear. More heat from the sun and more wind, and it's a bit wore out there on the south side. So that needs to be watched, monitored, and my opinion is if it's taken care of, you have a few years of life left on it. Does need to be taken care of, and part of that's making sure the leaves get blown off the roof, and it's treated for moss every year. Which right now the moss isn't too bad. There's a couple spots underneath the trees. Coming down the gutters, so this gutter here is full of debris right now, needs to be cleaned out so it works right. Other than that, it seems the gutters are okay. You have, let's talk about siding. So siding is all fiber cement board siding. So you have the lap in the front and then the board in the back. It is all what appears to be fiber cement, which is great siding. It doesn't burn, it doesn't rot, bugs don't eat it, and it paints pretty easily too. So there's wood trim, so that needs to be taken care of. And there's a few spots where the caulking needs some repairs. And so like even right here, you can see moisture can get in there and cause that wood trim to rot. And same around the windows. Here we're actually underneath the cover, so it's not as important, but this right here, water can get in here and cause this all to rot out. And so wherever there's cracks in the caulking, even there along the window there, moisture can get underneath there and cause rot. So recommend that all gets recaulked wherever there's cracks. And then this patio cover, it's really could use some paint touch-ups. There's painting crack in there, and then down at the base where you get moisture problems there, that should be sealed up with paint and or stain. Same with the deck surfaces and some of the posts and the framing of this window, or these windows that protect from the wind. So anyway, we want that to last a long time. It should be restained or repainted. In the report, I do talk about the framing, what we call ledger board of the patio covers, just attached with screws or nails to the fascia board. That's not typical or engineered correctly. And then these roof joists or roof rafters are just screwed into those. So it's not quite right. It could last for decades, or it could fail. So I would recommend you have someone look at that and see if it can be improved. Coming around the siding here and more caulking. Also, the siding's cracked right here in a couple places. Actually, three, sorry, right there and there. That's probably just they got torqued or whatever when it was installed. I would just recommend a really high quality caulk to fill in those cracks. Same with any other cracks in the trim or wood trim. And then around the door, same thing. Now this door frame actually has some rot. There at the base, oops, right there, and then some starting there on that side too. And that just really should be replaced. That door frame, it can be cut out and spliced in, make it a little easier. Okay, so I think I skipped over the crawl space, which we had access over in this deck over here. I'd like to talk about that for a moment. Okay, so my stuff's still here. They had 2 boards that were loose, but no one could fit through that, so I removed 1 more board. But it really should have a better access. Access really should be moved further out here and have at least 4 boards to be removed, or it could be put here so a person could crawl in and then open up the foundation hatch or door that's actually missing right now. So that leads to a couple other things. So there is evidence there's been animals down there. Most likely, I would say rats by the size of the poop and also the bit of damage they've done in the insulation. And the insulation's pulled down in quite a few places, but it's not terrible. It's all fixable. Should be evaluated for possibly replacing some of that insulation, or it could just be all tucked up and reattached. So anyway, there's this access point for animals, and then there's a few of the foundation vents, or at least 2 that have very big holes in them where they can get through. This foundation vent has debris in it, which I recommend removing. And this foundation vent, the soil and or bark mulch is just too high. It should be lowered down so you get good ventilation. But any holes in the mesh should be repaired. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and walk this way. Back out to the front. Again, I really like this walkway. I actually did a video just on the exterior part of the report that I put in there. Just was fun. A couple things on this side, and then I'll wrap up the outside. So power comes there from underground, and then there's a place for a propane tank over here to run the gas stove there. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video and then start another one inside.